Hello there, and thank you for joining me. Lovely to have you here. Today's story is titled, Is My New Kitten Actually a Skinwalker? Now then, let's get into it, shall we? Hi guys, I'm having some trouble making up my mind about this. Just a heads up, I'm Norwegian, so my grammar and spelling might not be perfect, so I'll just start the story from the beginning. I live a bit outside of town and I like walking in the forest almost daily to clear my mind and just take in nature. Well, obviously I sometimes see animals and sometimes I come across injured animals, and if I see it necessary, I bring them home and nurse them back to health. A couple of weeks ago on my walk I heard some squeaking a bit off the trail. I went to see what it was and I found a kitten, practically newborn. I wasn't really sure what to do. The mum should be around somewhere, right? I reluctantly kept walking, worried that the mother might not come back if I stuck around. Maybe she was getting food or something. I stayed within earshot, though, because I didn't want the kitten to be snatched up by a predator or freeze to death or something. I waited for about an hour, I think, before I decided that the mother probably abandoned it. I walked over to it, bent down, and started talking in that high-pitched voice everyone does around any kind of baby. Its eyes weren't open yet, but it moved its head towards my voice and tried to crawl towards me. I noticed that it didn't have a tail. I checked for an injury, but it just looked like it was born without it. Maybe that's why the mother left it. I gently picked it up, walked home with it inside of my jacket to keep it warm, got in my car, and drove to the vet. I told the vet how I found it, and she started checking her out. She told me that it was a girl and that she seemed healthy, except from the lacking tail, of course, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Her balance might be affected, but since she's born without it, she'll get used to it easily. She asked me if I was planning on keeping her, and I said yes, obviously. The little furball was adorable. The vet helped me with some formula and basic stuff for it, litter box, food bowl, etc. She registered us in the system. I named her Shira. She congratulated me on my new kitten, and I left, happy about having some life in my apartment again. Shira is growing fast, and after just a few days it started to show that this isn't a normal house cat, but a bobcat. I don't really know what to do. I'm supposed to take her back to the veterinarian soon for vaccines, but I cancelled the appointment and said that she didn't survive. Bobcats are obviously wild animals, and it's legal in Norway to take in a wild animal in need of help for a short while before releasing it. But Shira knows nothing about being wild. She wouldn't survive on her own. If I take her back to the vet, she'll be put down, and I've already fallen in love with my little goofball. I'm not planning on keeping her as an inside cat, though. She'll come and go as she pleases, but most likely she'll always need me to make sure that she's well-fed and healthy. You probably think I'm crazy for wanting to take care of a bobcat and letting her into my house whenever she wants, but I've had cats before, and there is this special bond of trust when you take care of a cat practically from birth. I know I'm dragging on, and you want to hear about the Skinwalker, and I'm getting there. I just wanted you to know everything from before I started suspecting. A couple of days ago now she opened her eyes, and seeing her eyes scared the shit out of me. Her eyes are human, like you can see the white around the pupils. I've had several cats before, never a bobcat, of course, but I'm pretty sure the eyes aren't supposed to look like that. It's not just like small cat pupils, it's definitely the eyes of a human. And that was when all the Skinwalker stories I've read and heard came crashing into my mind. The lack of tail and the human eyes are repeated in several stories. Don't ask me how a Skinwalker would end up in Norway, though I thought it was a Native American thing. She's pretty much like any other kitten, though, playful and innocent. She needs me, and I guess I need her, too. I don't really have anyone else. I don't care if people don't believe me. In fact, I'd prefer if you don't. But I need advice, so if you could just pretend to be part of a movie or something, what advice would you give? Is there anything I can do to check to confirm if Shira is a skinwalker or not? Has anyone ever had a friendly meeting with a skinwalker, maybe taken care of an injured animal who turned out to be a skinwalker? I need someone to talk to about this, but because of legal reasons I can't talk to anyone here just because she's a bobcat. And I don't want her to get cut open and experimented on if people find out that she's a skinwalker, if she actually is. So I thought, why not turn to the wonderful Reddit community? The only thank you I can give is to keep you updated on her, how she develops and whatever I find out. If she doesn't kill me first, of course, I don't think she will, though. She seems like she trusts me. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I'll be uploading new stories daily, so subscribe to stay tuned. See you soon, and remember, stay vigilant and stay safe.